I still went to school, and the school year was abridged to July because September that year 1964 we were going to go into academic years. So we did only 7 months for the academic year, and then the following year now we started the class 7 scheme. In fact, we were the last standard 6 and the first class 7. We who passed to standard 6 were known as class 7A in St. Joseph's School, Manfred Town. Those who failed in standard 5 and the bright ones from standard 4 were known as class 7B, and then those who passed somehow to standard to standard 5 were known as class 7C. We were 120 of us. That year too, I wrote the special entrance exam to enter the Federal Bilingual Grammar School, Manowo Bay. And to the surprise of everybody, including myself, I passed. And so that year I entered the Federal Bilingual Grammar School, Manowo Bay. That was September 65. And we came in as the 3rd batch. It was such a special school because there was only one Federal Bilingual Grammar School in the whole Cameroon at that time. Although eventually you had Collège Bilingue d'Application, which some people erroneously called bilingual, federal bilingual. It wasn't really a lycée, it was Collège Bilingue d'Application. And so we were the 3rd batch in Lycée Bilingue Fédéral, Lycée Bilingue Fédéral, Federal Bilingual Grammar School, Manowo Bay. And the government lavished us because the president at the time, late Madu Ahijo, had a vision for a bilingual Cameroon or something of the sort. Although we viewed it, we the students, as being used as tools for an experiment, because we, the English-speaking students, had 13 lessons of French a week. In addition, we had, if they saw a good film in town, they came and showed us. The next day, we had to talk about the film in French. So when we passed to Form 4, the Francophones passed to Form 4, we now came into a class called Troisième Bilingue. The same class, both English-speaking and French-speaking. And that year we wrote the BEPC. I have my certificate. Some of us passed, not too many, but some of us passed. I have my certificate even as I'm talking. We were expecting that the next year now we would go on to write the O-level. Unfortunately, the policy was class bilingue was troisième and nothing else. So in Form 5, we went our separate ways. And to show you that the English-speaking students had only 1 year to prepare the O-level, because all along we were only preparing the scheme for BEPC. So we went our separate ways, and then we did the O-level, eventually the A-level for my purpose in 72, before we went and registered in the University of Cameroon, Federal University of Cameroon, Yaoundé. It was not known as Yaoundé University, Federal University of Cameroon, Yaoundé. And so I did law and economics. At that time, it was one faculty of law and economics. The first 2 years we did law and economics generally, and the last 2 years now, we went our separate ways as we did in lycée. The Anglophones did their private English law, and the Francophones did their civil law for the last 2 years. And then from there I entered ENAM. That was 76. I entered ENAM 76 and graduated 78. At that time, doing military service was compulsory for certain grants they call, as they call, those institutions. So we did. We went to Ngaoundere for 62 days, did the military training, then came back and eventually graduated and took our oath. So I got integrated into the judiciary on the 21st of October 1978. And